welcome back to the Boot Tragedies. We're still on the cornerbacks Coup De Grace season ending review for most of these players. Like I said, we're on the cornerbacks, and today we're going to talk about Paulson Adebo, man, the rookie out of Stanford, first year in the NFL. And we'll jump right into it, man. How did the season go? Obviously, as a rookie, you're going to have your ups and downs, and Paulson Adebo, he showed you every last bit of that. He struggled this year. He played great this year. He played average. He gave you a lot of everything you can expect from a rookie in their first year in the NFL, man. But we do have to remember, Paulson Adebo played very, very solid as a rookie, and he did not play a junior year of college football. He opted to sit out his junior year. I believe that's the beginning of COVID in 2019. He did not play that season, so he only played 21 or 22 starts at Stanford his freshman and sophomore year. Did not play his junior year, and then came right into, his rookie season with the Saints. First year in the NFL, and I think he played damn well for a first-year player, missing the entire year of development at Stanford. Coming into this season, finished the season with 66 total tackles, 3 interceptions, and showed great flashes on film, man, on tape. Showed that he could probably be a starting cornerback in this league for a long time. Will it be a cornerback 1 or cornerback 2? It was too early to tell for that, but he definitely showed cornerback 2 potential. I'm going to call him like cornerback 1.5, after 3 or 4 years. He got the size, the length, the speed, has everything, has to put it together, in the long haul. You can't really judge a guy off of 1 year, but if I'm giving an educated guess on what I saw this year, I think he has the potential to be a cornerback 1 in this league, but it's going to take some time. He still needs some work. Obviously, no one's going to be a completed piece their first year in the league, but he definitely showed signs and potential to be that guy. I still think he's probably 3 or 4 years away from being that number 1 corner, esque player in the NFL. But off to a good start. Can't complain with his rookie season for the most part. And I say for the most part because the one thing I did notice with him, which is not a big worry of mine, like I said, rookie year, things like that, but he struggled late in games. Late in games, teams said, hey, find Paulson Adebo, let's attack him, and it worked a lot. I remember the Giants game clearly that they kept going after him, kept attacking him. Saints didn't even help him. They just left him on the island out there, and he was getting beat. He was getting killed. They just picked on a rookie. It was a couple games that ended like that where the game was close. Hey, it's Lattimore, Gardner-Johnson, Malcolm Jenkins, Marcus Williams, and whoever's on the field. So obviously, Paulson Adebo, you're going to be the target. They went at him, and a lot of teams were successful late in games against him. So we're going to definitely have to clean that up next year. That was probably the biggest takeaway I got from him this year. Late game situations, he did not perform well. Teams targeted him, and it worked a lot. Definitely going to need that cleaned up by next year. Don't want to get beat late in games. That's when you want to, rise to the occasion. You want to show up. He didn't do that in year 1. Like I said, he missed a year of football, first year in the NFL. I'm sure he'll get better in those situations. What I do like about him, and the biggest takeaway, on the pro side from him, is he had a short-term memory, and that's a corner, quarterback, those type of positions. You want to have a short-term memory on to the next play. But the biggest thing I did like was the Saints brought in competition. Saints basically say, hey, we're bringing somebody in to replace you. Take your starting job. They brought in Roby. They brought in Poole. They brought in some other guys. Paulson Adebo stayed strong. He held on to that job. He beat those guys out, and he was super solid for the most part as a rookie in the NFL, man. Couldn't be more happy with that draft pick for the Saints, man. He had a great year with all things considered. Could have been better, obviously. That's obviously the case, but like I said, man, rookie corner, and you're playing opposite of Marshawn Lattimore, so you're definitely going to get targeted, things like that. The best thing about him having a solid year for us is this the first off season in a long time where I'm not even worried about the cornerback position. As a Saints fans, we all know it, man. Every off season, we're like, man, we need to draft a corner. We need to address the cornerback. We need a nickel. We need a slot. We need somebody opposite of Lattimore. Before Lattimore, we needed the cornerback 1. We need this. We need that at corner. Finally, the first year in a long time, maybe ever, as a Saints fan, we can go into the offseason and not worry about the cornerback position. Adebo, we thank you for that. Obviously, with Lattimore, Gardner-Johnson, who will be up next in this Coup De Grace. But that's definitely all I got on Adebo, man. Paulson Adebo, solid pick. maybe the best pick in the draft for the Saints. And it's not even maybe. He was the best pick in the draft for the Saints this past season. Played the best, played the most consistent, was on the field the most consistent. So solid pick from him. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below on how he played this year. Was he great? Was he terrible? Was he a bust? Is he cornerback one? Will he be the best ever? Will he be the worst ever? Whatever your takes is, we welcome them all. And we'll chop it up in the comments as always. This is the Boot Tragedies, and I'm out.